Welcome to Bible Moments, which is made possible thanks to the support of a great group of Christians in Northeast Pennsylvania. If you're interested to learn more about that group, go to christiansinhonesdale.com. You can also check out bible-moments.com for more information on this Bible Moments project. My name is Drew, and I hope you find these Bible moments to be interesting, informative, and to provoke your thinking about the deeper things of God. Okay, so let's get started. Today I want to talk with you about our fine-tuned universe. Actually, there's quite a few famous scientists who claim that our universe is fine-tuned. For example, the late physicist Robert H. Dicke, he stated that certain forces in physics, such as gravity and electromagnetism, must be perfectly fine-tuned for life to exist in the universe. Another famous physicist, the late Stephen Hawking, he also noted, "The laws of science as we know them at present contain many fundamental numbers, like the size of the electric charge of the electron and the ratio of the masses of the proton and the electron. The remarkable fact is that the values of these numbers seem to have been finely adjusted, very finely adjusted," as he said, "to make possible the development of life." That's profound. These two evolutionary scientists, and many others like them, they're implying that it's as if the universe knew we were coming. They say that because of the unique circumstances that were and still are required to support life. If any of these fundamental numbers that Mr. Hawking mentioned, if they changed by only 1 or 2%, or if any of the unique circumstances that existed were different, only slightly, then life as we know it would never exist. These scientists who recognize these things, they have great knowledge and they have understanding, but they do not know how our universe became so finely tuned. They don't know what brought about those unique circumstances that occurred. However, here's something to think about. Towards the end of the book of Job in the Bible, God spoke to him and said this. "Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, 'Who is this that darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Dress for action like a man. I will question you, and you make it known to me. Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Tell me if you have understanding. Who determined its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched out the line upon it? On what were its bases sunk? Or who laid its cornerstone?'" These are challenging questions that God asked. You think you know everything, Job? Can you explain all of this? Where were you when I created it? God is asking us the same questions. You think you have knowledge? You think you have understanding? Then where were you when God laid the foundation of the earth? When he created all the invisible things that work together, that are required to support life? Science confirms that the universe was finely tuned for life to exist. But who fine-tuned it? How did the universe know that we were coming? In other words, was it just blind chance, a series of accidents? Or did God create it all? The question actually answers itself, doesn't it? What's the odds of all the unique circumstances, the exact numbers and the ratios to occur, and in the right sequence to create life from nothing? The universe didn't know we were coming, but the universe does provide evidence, profound evidence, which leads me to what the Apostle Paul wrote. "For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made, so they are without excuse." In other words, God's invisible attributes, the things that we can't see about him, actually can be seen through the things he has created. Would you like to learn more about our amazing universe and the invisible things which actually point to a creator? There's a free online course called Creation versus Evolution. Click the button at the end of this video for more information about that course. Or if you have any questions that you'd like to ask, go to bible-moments.com where you can fill out the form on the Got Questions page. My name is Drew, and I want to thank you for watching this Bible Moment. Oh, and please hit the subscribe button, if you will, before you leave. Thank you.